Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Laura and I'm here today with my Japanese boyfriend Lean.
Hi.
Today we're going to talk about a really interesting topic, but before we jump right in, please kindly consider subscribing and check out this video up here about how you can become a channel member and get lots of perks. Okay, so definitely check it out. So the topic that we're going to talk about today is skinship, romance and feelings in Japan, you know? So ooh. Yeah, nice and romantic time here. Okay, so the reason why we're going to talk about this is because lately, not only me, but other channels which regularly upload videos with their Japanese partner, like either Japanese wife or Japanese husband or Japanese boyfriend or Japanese girlfriend, have gotten lots of comments saying like, oh, your partner seems a bit distant or like cool, or they don't really show their emotions. Like, why is that? It seems like they don't like you. And that's then compared to Western men in general, so American or European men. There's this common thought that Japanese men are not really good candidates to date. So today we would like to address the rumors and like dive deep into romance in Japan. Okay, so the first part of this video will be talking mostly about emotions. Okay, so first let's take our two groups. We have first, in general, Europeans and Americans who are quite outgoing, right? Yeah. Compared to Japanese people who are more take more communication usually and are more direct, saying their feelings, saying their thoughts. They're way more direct than Japanese people on general. Of course, individual cases might differ, but we're speaking about generalizations today, okay? And then you have like Japanese people who are a little bit more collective. They don't really have that much of an individual society. It's more a collective society. It's important to take your surroundings into consideration, and yeah, they're not that direct, I would say. Yes,
could be.
Yeah, usually. So that are two groups. That are the two groups that we're going to compare today. Okay, so first let's talk a little bit about showing emotions in general. Like, do you think personally you show a lot of emotion, like when you're, for example, on camera or in public?
Well, not that much, I think. Okay, when it comes to the camera, because I probably am a bit shy, and then through the screen I don't really get used to it. So kind of, I don't know how to act naturally and then become a bit stiff. Could be, yeah, that's what I feel.
Yeah, I usually feel like you're more outgoing when we have a sit-down video and you can just talk, relax to the camera. But if we're like somewhere, like going out on a vlog, and I ask you to say something, or I'm talking to you on the camera, you're a little bit more reserved, aren't you?
Yeah, could be. Like, it feels a bit more uncomfortable if it's in public and with the cameras.
Yeah, because that's also not really common to film in public in Japan. Yes. So Ling is actually quite an outgoing person, aren't you?
I don't know, depends, I think.
Yeah, he like from his from the time he was a kid, he used to be very friendly, and you can easily make friends, right?
Well, I hope so, yeah.
Well, yeah, he's really friendly and outgoing, but like what he is like in real life versus how his character portrays on camera, as well as how other people's, like other Japanese men's characters portraying camera, can be like worlds apart, you know? So you have to always take this a little bit with a grain of salt. Yes.
Well, but it depends on people, I think. Just, you know, yeah, some people, they are really good at in front of camera, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
But like, it's not like all Japanese men or even women who seem a little bit cool or distant or don't show a lot of feelings on camera, like towards their partner, are like that in real life. It's usually, it has to do with the Japanese society and like what's normal here. So let's talk a little bit about that, right? Okay, so in Japan, it is not considered a good thing to show too much emotion in public, right? Like, start crying in public, or laughing uncontrollably, or speaking really loudly, or being really loving, how do you say it, melo, you know, in public. That's not something good, is it?
Well, yeah, it's not. I think, I don't know, recently it's kind of different from how it was before, but yeah, still it's kind of people tend to not speak really out loud, and then yeah, not a lot of emotion going on. Should I say that? I don't know if it's a right expression, but it really depends on place. If you were in the concerts, or if you are in somewhere like an entertainment park, then you're supposed to be very happy and then enjoy it. So I think in that circumstances it doesn't really matter. But if it's just normal
walking on the street,
or at the, I would say, at the shopping mall, or eating at the restaurants, generally it's not really
indeed, it's like normal to be calm, you know, like with this feeling. The reason why Japanese people act that way is because they take their surroundings really into consideration. They don't want to be meiwaku, like being annoying towards the people around them, and also because they're Japanese, they might feel a little bit shy or like hazukashi, showing their emotions really like out loud. So that's why you won't really see many Japanese people like laughing really hardly in the street, or talking really loudly in the street, or like crying, like being very like this, you know. So yeah, that's like one reason why you won't really see us, for example, doing that in a vlog either, even though I would say we already act differently from a standard Japanese couple, don't we?
I don't know.
Especially if you're in a relationship, so boyfriend, girlfriend, or husband and wife relationship. Like me, like people like me from a Western point of view would expect their partner, so boyfriend or girlfriend or husband or wife, to be really loving and like really like, oh, I love you, and like hugging and kissing and like showing their emotions really clearly, you know, like really like direct communication, like clear, say what you're thinking. But that's not at all how it works in Japan, you know. People don't really talk directly that much about their feelings, and rather than showing their feelings through words, they show it through actions, don't they?
Yes, kind of. Well, I would say it's also depends on couples recently. As you can see on YouTube, lots of videos are taken by couples, and then they have like intimate action together, like interaction between each other. It's kind of the things from the younger generation as well. So it's really also depends on generation.
Yes, but obviously,
yeah, like if it's in public, then normally you don't really do that, definitely. And then privately, if you said how often you actually say I love you or I like you or those kind of words, it could be much less than the Western world. Definitely. Yes. But we still do some kind of celebration on the very day that when we want to celebrate together, being together, or for example, if it's your wife, your husband, boyfriend, girlfriend's birthday, still buy a cake. At least like younger generation, they do that. You might see some Japanese drama in the really old day, not really old, but like in their 50s or 40s. Like it's kind of really cool. Their family, they sleep separately, and then they don't do those kind of things at all. And then it feels like the business going on in the family. That's kind of true at the same time. But in our generation, like 20s or 30s, it's much better than before already. But still, compared to the Western world, it might be a bit different.
And like I've also had many comments asking me if I don't get like annoyed about that, or get like aggravated that things get kind of lost in translation sometimes, either when we're talking or like about the way we're feeling. And in the past a lot, but now it's a lot better, I would say. But still, I sometimes get like a little bit annoyed, like why can't he be like more like I love you, you know, like I'm feeling like I really like to be told like, oh, you look beautiful today, or oh, that's so gorgeous, like oh my sweet girl, or I love you, you know. I really like hearing that. But Jin is very like, how do you say that, not stingy, but like frugal with his love expressions, you could say. But instead of from my point of view, from my Western point of view.
So this video is basically kind of pushing me to say those
No,
kind of things.
no,
through
not
pressure.
at all, not at all.
Yeah.
But, okay, but let me finish. On the other hand, he really shows me that he loves me through other things, like small things like that you normally as a Westerner not really notice, but I've grown used to them now and I can recognize them now since I've lived so long in Japan. For example, like when we're walking on the street, he will like protect me, kind of like he'll put me on the inside of the road so I'm protected from cars, right? For example. Yeah. Or if we go up a stair, down the staircase, he'll like offer me his hand, like be more gentlemanly, I don't know. Like there's like lots of little actions that he does through which he shows me that he loves me. But from a Western point of view, it's not really that noticeable, I would say. Don't you think so too?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah. Because I don't live in that world. Right?
No, but like that's right. You show me that you love me through your actions mostly, right?
Yeah, probably. That's a good interpretation, but yeah, probably.
Oh, what does that mean?
I don't know.
Yeah, so in Japan it's important to do daiji ni suru in a relationship, right? How do you translate that into Japanese, into English? Daiji ni suru. Take care of your partner, be there for them, and yeah, like even if you're tired, for example, you can like make them something delicious to eat. That's like showing I love you, I'm tired, but I'm choosing you over myself, right?
Yeah, but I don't know if it's a Japanese thing, so
Well, it's
yeah,
really
it's-
common in Japan, I feel.
I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, so now that we've established that in Japan it's less common to show emotions, but we show our emotions not through words but through actions more or less, let's dive a little bit deeper into like romance and skinship.
Okay.
Are you getting shy?
No.
Seems like you're blushing, you see? Blushing, yeah. Okay, so yeah, I also get a lot of comments about this. Not only my channel, but I've heard also from other people who are with a Japanese guy, like about skinship. Like, what do you think about skinship in Japan?
Oh, that's a really hard question.
That's a really hard question.
Seems like I was taking an examination or something.
Oh my gosh. Well, let me just tell you straight away. In Japan, it's not that common to be really lovey-dovey in public, you know? So holding hands, that's okay,
Yeah.
right? Then like take it one step higher, like hugging, like for example doing this in public or like giving a hug, you know? That's already a little bit more, right?
Yeah, if it's a light one, then it's alright, I think. But if
Yeah.
you're just sitting there for 1 hour, then probably it's a bit weird.
I
No
know
one would say
people do that,
anything,
right?
but like they will talk
Yeah.
to their friends or this.
Yeah. They will say, well, there's weird people doing,
Yeah,
you know?
they would,
So
yes.
it's okay to do, but like just don't overdo it.
Yes.
Kind of that feeling.
Yes.
Like, yeah, one step higher, giving a peck either on the cheek or on the lips. How about that?
That's a hard question as well.
You're taking an exam here, right?
Yeah, pretty hard one. I think it was still okay if it's like light one.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
but it's
do that
also
quite often,
really
right?
depends. Yeah.
Yes. Like I won't do that. I don't know, like when he's right with his friends or something. Usually.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like only on his cheek maybe. With our family, like I don't really care at all, so that's okay. But in general, most Japanese people won't really give either like give pecks at all, I think, right? Japanese people.
Wow, yeah, you don't really see that.
Oh, like you don't do it to me in public at all.
Yeah, not really.
Really no, like yeah. That's really funny. And then like real kissing, that's like a whole other story, right?
Yeah, that's over weird. Okay.
Yeah, that's like NG, no.
Yeah.
Somebody might call the police.
No, that's
No,
that's too much. But
yeah.
yeah. Everyone will like really take the distance from you guys, probably.
Yeah, like, oh my gosh, we'll be
Yes.
annoyed. Like, what are those people doing?
Yeah.
So jama, so annoying, you know?
Yes.
So it depends on what you're doing, whether it's okay or not. But generally, you can be a little bit more reserved. Expect to be more reserved when it comes to skinship in Japan compared to the West. So when we're filming videos of vlogs, you will never really see Lin kissing me or like starting to hug me because that's for him not really normal to do in public, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that doesn't mean he doesn't love me or he doesn't like me or anything. It's just his culture, you know. So yeah. you have to take that into consideration, I believe.
Is it actually normal that you kiss for a really long time at the streets? Like in Europe, I don't know, in Belgium as well.
Well, what do you consider a long time?
I don't know. What's that? It's matter like more than 10 minutes now, okay, or something?
I don't know. Like, I personally have never really seen that a lot. Like, in my high school, there used to be like some couples who were kissing on the, how do you say that, in the school? Like that, you know? Like making out, that feeling. And then sometimes they would get scolded by their teacher, sometimes not. So I think I'm more used to it already. Like, in general, people don't really start making out in public that much, but if somebody were to do it, it's not like we're going to be angry at them or yell at them or say something to them usually.
So everyone will see that that's like natural, like
not natural. People will still be like, like a little bit like this, but they won't really say anything, you know?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it depends where you're doing that, obviously.
Because one time I forgot what was that was so weird. I don't know, Spain or Portugal or something, somewhere like that. I went traveling with my friend, and then we were just passing by a park, probably like small park, really cozy, really nice, with a small bench there, and I see a couple in their 30s, 40s, I don't know, they're kissing. Like really. So we passed by that park, we were like taking picture over there, and then we see that couples there kissing. It's kind of already you know, ruin the view. And then we just passing the park and go to somewhere, and when we are back, it's almost 1 hour or something, they're still kissing there.
Really?
Yes, we were like, is this like art something probably going on here? Like, I even think about, we should be sold money or something. There's a hat in front of the bench, so that you can pay them for their art.
Oh my gosh, that's
yeah, it's
really
so weird.
special.
Yes, so that's not normal, right?
Well, I've seen people kiss in the park though.
Yeah, for an hour.
Not for an hour though.
Okay.
No, like randomly, like start kissing, but not for an hour, no.
Yeah, like if it's a light one, I think it's pretty understandable. Yes.
Understandable, not normal. Understandable.
I know.
Okay, so yeah, I hope you've gotten a better idea now of what like romance and dating and skinship and showing your emotions is like, or what is considered normal here in Japan, right?
Well, yeah, it really depends on people as well, and then it's not really.
And also depends on the generation, right?
Yes, it's pretty much.
Yeah, but mostly we've been talking today about people around our age, so teens, 20s, 30s-ish, right?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Probably I live in 30s or something then. Because recently, if you see like YouTube and then Twitters and Facebook, those kind of things, people from our generation, they are quite open-minded.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like they often take those kind of couple channel and then really intimate. Interaction.
Oh, really?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, of course, but I don't see they really kiss each other or something to that extent.
Oh, I guess you're an old soul then.
Old soul.
But one thing we really do though is call each other honey, right? Yeah, that's like something he always tells me. He calls me honey more often than like Lolo or Lara, actually. Yeah, so that's like one little way that we show our affection actually, but we don't really show it on camera that much either, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this little discussion, and maybe like a debate will start in the comment sections. I will be really glad to hear your thoughts or your opinion on this matter, right? And we'll make sure to answer each and every one of you, so please leave your comments down below. Also give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Consider subscribing and becoming also a channel member, because it really supports mine or our channel, you know. And if you have any suggestions about other topics you want me to talk about, then also leave them down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in our next video.